Yes, Kenya. Tamu sana, yes. If a research was to be done across the country, in the last 1 week, William Ruto's popularity would be found to have gone down. And I'm saying that because in the last 1 week, William Ruto himself has made so many political blunders. Already as I talk, there are serious anti-William Ruto sentiments in Western. Yesterday, William Ruto was in Kiambu County and he made some remarks that exposed him as a politician just lying to Kenyans by insinuating that Raila Odinga and Martha Karua took him to Hague. That exposed William Ruto as a politician who is lying and lying in broad daylight. So today, UDA's gubernatorial candidate for Isiolo, somebody by the name Hussein Tene, stepped down for Doyo, an independent candidate supporting Raila Odinga's presidential bid. That was today. So you can see that UDA's most high-ranking politician in Isiolo County has so far stepped down. He is no longer in the race. He's supporting a candidate who is supporting Raila Mulo Odinga. So in this video, I want us to dig deep to see exactly what is happening here and what that portends for 2022 presidential elections. But before we do that, in case you are watching us for the very first time, kindly subscribe, give this video a like. Some few hours ago, UDA's gubernatorial candidate for Isiolo just withdrew from the race and decided to support Doyo, an independent candidate leaning towards Azimio. And the story has also been captured by the Star. The Star breaking: UDA's Isiolo gubernatorial aspirant Hussein Tene steps down for independent candidate Godana Doyo to run for the seat. That's the story that has also been captured by the Star. So it's actually a big story making headlines. And that only means that William Ruto's most high-ranking politician in Isiolo is now leaning towards Raila Amolo Odinga, leaning towards Azimio. And if you look at Isiolo County in the last elections, it was predominantly a Jubilee stronghold. Uhuru beat Raila in that area in 2017. But looking across the country, outside of Kalenjin Rift Valley and also outside of the mountain, areas that Uhuru Kenyatta gave Raila a run for his money in 2017, it appears those areas are now leaning towards Raila Amolo Odinga. Raila Odinga is most likely to perform better in those areas than he did in 2017. So on that basis alone, I'm seeing William Ruto losing a good support that supported Uhuru Kenyatta in 2017. And also if you look at the mountain is also becoming very slippery. And as I talk right now, some opinion polls are indicating that Raila is beating William Ruto on the mountain. Those are some opinion polls. So it's almost clear also on the mountain that the mountain is also becoming very slippery. William Ruto cannot now rely on the mountain as his stronghold. In 2017, the mountain to the last person voted for Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta. But in this year's election, you are seeing William Ruto also losing a good chunk of the mountain votes. In Ruto's Kalenjin Rift Valley, we are also seeing very high-flying profile leaders dumping William Ruto for Raila Odinga. In 2017, leaders such as John Lonyangapuo were fully supporting William Ruto. In this year's election, John Lonyangapuo, a very strong candidate in West Pokot, is supporting Raila Odinga. Alex Tolgos also supporting Raila Odinga. And in 2017, all these leaders were not supporting Raila. They were supporting Uhuru Kenyatta. Same to Gideon Moi. So you can see that also in Kalenjin Rift Valley, some top leaders have switched their allegiance from William Ruto or from Ruto to Raila Odinga. And those are just factors that are going to augur very negatively for William Ruto's politics nationally. And if you look at the way William Ruto has been campaigning in the last 2 weeks now, William Ruto is showing clear signs of a politician who is panicking. He is becoming very arrogant, very abusive, and very bitter. Just some few days ago, he attacked Eugene Wamalwa, and then he was also captured live on camera, arguing with just a hustler. A resident who we believe just asked him a very honest question. So William Ruto has been behaving, the way he has been behaving shows clearly he is a man sensing some looming defeat. And if you look at the likes of Musalia Mudavadi, I'm seeing a Musalia Mudavadi who is also cleverly chickening out of William Ruto's campaigns in the pretext that is abroad. All these are just indications that William Ruto is actually losing, and some of his supporters are already sensing that. Because also from some rumors behind the scenes, we are also being told that even Johnson Muthama threatened to quit UDA. Things are just falling apart in William Ruto's Kenya Kwanza Brigade. And all these things, I strongly believe that William Ruto is finding himself in that situation because all along, William Ruto was enjoying false popularity, a support that was not his. All these leaders were just supporting William Ruto because William Ruto was the only candidate who had declared his interest for the presidency. So by the virtue that he was the only candidate on the presidential campaigns, his popularity automatically had to be high. So these leaders maybe thought that William Ruto was that popular. Now they are coming to terms, or rather to reality, that indeed William Ruto is not as popular as they thought. And then we have also been made to understand that William Ruto was also using some money, or rather some finances, to woo these leaders. But again, from some information we are gathering, William Ruto seems broke. He is no longer able to provide financially for these leaders supporting him. And that's why some of them are going silent or are clearly dumping him just 2 weeks to the elections. About 2 or 3 weeks to the elections. And also, as I conclude, all these political happenings 3 weeks to the elections are just a confirmation that in this year's presidential elections, there is no miracle that Ruto and his team can actually do to beat Raila Odinga in this year's elections. And that is something I've been stating in this YouTube channel. And 3 weeks to the elections, things are now coming out clearly that it will take a miracle for William Ruto to win this year's presidential elections. Things are now coming out clearly. And just as I did indicate some days ago, as 9th of August approaches, most likely we are going to see so many major defections from William Ruto's camp. And that is so because nobody wants to align himself with a losing side, or rather with a losing team. So more of these aspirants supporting William Ruto, as August election approaches, they are going to come to terms with the reality that Ruto is heading nowhere. And we are most likely going to see some of them changing allegiance from William Ruto to Raila Odinga. That is something we are most likely going to witness in the remaining 3 weeks. William Ruto is clearly losing popularity, and no miracle is going to change that. Otherwise, ladies and gentlemen, let me stop there. But in case you have so far not yet subscribed, kindly subscribe, give this video a like. And to our fans, our subscribers here, I'm very much humbled, very grateful for the kind of support you are giving me here. God bless you. God bless Kenya.